Hey guys, Sak here from sakitech, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. The official renderings of the S24 Ultra have been leaked in all colors. Previously we have seen some made-up renderings of the colors, but now we get to see the actual colors, and also we have some potential bad news for some people that may or may not be you. Let's dive in. So first, we got 4 colors. Here's the renderings. We got titanium black, titanium gray, titanium violet, and titanium yellow. It is interesting that we do have a yellow color, which is a slightly more playful color as compared to the standard gray, purple, and black. But the keyword here is titanium. Of course, it's going to be the keyword. Apple does it, Samsung does it, Samsung does it, Apple does it. They're the biggest rivals in the industry, so many times they follow their lead. So obviously we're going to get titanium build on these smartphones. That's why we have the prefix titanium before the actual colors. But those are going to be the 4 colors for the S24 Ultra series. The same source, Windows Report, also has given us a snapshot of all the expected specs for the S24 Ultra. So let's take a look at that one. That is going to be a 6.8-inch display, 120 Hertz. We do know that the peak brightness is going to go up to 2,500 nits of brightness. On the front, there's going to be a 12 megapixel selfie camera, and the rear is largely going to be the same as S23 Ultra, except for the fact that the telephoto lens on the S24 Ultra is going to be a 5x 50 megapixel telephoto lens, as opposed to last year's 10 megapixel 10x telephoto lens. With the camera, that's the biggest difference on the rear. Now, when it comes to internal storage, we can go from 256 gigabyte all the way to 1 terabyte. The more you pay, the more you get. The battery is going to be 5,000 milliamp hours. It's the standard super fast charging and the titanium build quality. Now, here's the bad news. If you buy the Samsung Galaxy S24 or the S24 Plus, the starting RAM is going to be 8 gigabytes. Now, this may or may not matter to people. Some people care about these specs, some people don't. Is it going to be enough to run the phone in a smooth fashion? Of course. This is not some cheap RAM. This is going to be high quality 8 gigabytes of RAM, but compared to other phones on the market, this is relatively low. Now, another bad news is the S24 Ultra might also have 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is, I would say, unacceptable because this is the S24 Ultra. This 8 gigabytes most likely is going to come with the 256 gigabyte option. However, if you go with the higher storage options like 512 and 1 terabytes, you will get the 12 gigabytes of RAM. And looks like there's not going to be a 16 gigabytes of RAM model at all, which would have been nice, again, especially on the S24 Ultra. So minimum 8 gigs of RAM, maximum 12 gigs of RAM. Just to be clear, these are going to be more than enough to have these phones running at peak performance. It is not always necessary to just throw in 50 gigabytes of RAM just to say you have it for marketing purposes. But I want you guys to let me know what you think about it down below. Now, Windows Report also gave us some information on the S24 and the S24 Plus. Looks like we're going to get the same exact colors as the S24 Ultra, but they're going to be named a little bit differently. And you can see those names on the actual screen. S24 is going to have a 6.2-inch display. The S24 Plus is going to have a 6.7-inch display. Of course, these are lower variants. They're important variants. They do sell a lot, but the S24 Ultra is going to be my main focus. But that's it. We've got new color renderings, some bad news with the RAM, and also available colors on the S24, S24 Plus. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Drop them down below. Let me know. For now, guys, have a fantastic day.